So the other day I was doing my scrolling as one does, and I came across this video that somebody I went to high school with had posted on their stories, and it was a video of Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And like, shout out to Joseph Gordon-Levitt. We love him. 10 out of 10. Okay, we love him. But yeah, he was talking and I was like, what does my man have to say? So apparently my man, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, had smoke for Mr. Mark Zuckerberg. Now you might ask, why would Joseph Gordon-Levitt have smoke for Mark Zuckerberg? Well, I mean, very many reasons to have smoke for Mark Zuckerberg, but specifically because of this AI that he is putting out there, right? And Joseph Gordon-Levitt is trying to basically tell us about the harmfulness of this AI, because this AI is having inappropriate chats with young people, okay? And asking them really, really sketchy and inappropriate questions in their conversations with these young people. And it's really weird and really gross and really shady, okay? And but I just want to have a real conversation and dialogue about this whole AI thing, okay? I get it. When the whole AI thing first came out, I get it that some of us did use it, okay? And I will admit, and you can come and with your firing hose and your firing squad and the whole thing, yes, I used a little bit of AI when it first came out. Sue me. Little filter things or the little things that we were doing on TikTok and whatever, like, yeah, we all used it back then, right? Then more and more information started to come out about the environmental impacts of AI, and I was like, oh, heck no. We are not using AI anymore. I refuse, as a person who does different kinds of environmental activism and advocacy around water specifically, I refuse with every fiber of my being to let AI take over the water, the fresh water that's already being taken over by big companies like Nestle. I refuse, right? And so I was like, no, I don't feel good about using AI at all. And I just think it's just not good for the environment. It's not good, whatever. Then I saw what was going to be going on in majority black cities across the country, where they were building these data centers that was going to basically put toxic fumes into the air of these, predominantly black cities. I saw it was going to use up their water. Like, it was going to be Flint 2.0 mixed with a bunch of other things, and it was just going to be bad, okay? The environmental racism on full display. Now, I'm even more pissed off because now they're trying to make CP with AI. CP with AI. I saw a video on here that somebody had shared where they made a whole, like, really, really realistic looking AI. I think it's like is it like the Google AI one, or there's so many AIs out there, I don't even know which one it is. But my point is, one of them, I think it was the Sora one, maybe. Okay, I don't really know. But it was one of them, and they made these really, 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 really realistic looking, like, those, like, Barbie Island, or like Barbie Dream House, or whatever, those little things that we had back in the day. Yeah, they tried to make those with AI, but they were calling it like something island, right? But it was an allusion to Epstein's Island, right? Trying to make it look cool for the kids to want to be on Epstein Island, right? Then, and this really took the cake for me, because I was like, okay, it's in our face. They had these really, really realistic looking little, like, toy things, but it was like, it vibrated, and it was like a rose on top, and then when you like squeeze it or something, some like white goo came out of it. And these were kids playing with it in these little, like, ads. Bro! And I already knew that this was going to happen eventually. Like, I knew they were going to eventually find a way to make CP out of this. And there are people out here trying to defend this, first of all. And then second of all, they're also trying to defend this in a way where the kids in the ads, maybe they're not actually real kids, maybe they're just fake kids, maybe they're just AI kids. Where do you think they're getting the images for the kids in the first place. They're getting them from actual real kids, which means they're using kids' images, which means that the kids are still in danger. And then, you know what sucks? Is that before long, they're going to have these fake ads on the YouTube Kids. Then the kids are going to be like, Mommy, can you buy me this rose? Like, it's getting out of hand, bro. Between the environmental racism, the way it's harming the earth, the freaking CP that's being made by these AI companies, it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. And y'all on this internet trying to defend this is getting on my last nerves. Okay? It's really, really starting to piss me off because I don't care. Like, the whole trend, okay, it's spooky season. Love spooky season down. The whole trend where y'all are out here using AI to make those ghost-faced, like, AI photo whatever things, pissing me off. Go get a freaking ghost face mask and do the freaking photo shoot. It's not hard. Act like you have some sense. And then, what really gets on my nerves is that it's taking away from actual artists. I have several artist friends that I know of who are out here trying to pay their bills with their art, okay? And the way that AI is taking this whole thing away from their art, so that people are not trying to buy their art because they're trying to buy AI art now, is ridiculous and dumb, and it's making me mad, okay? And I go to cons every now and again, okay? Like, I'll be in that space, and I be going to Artist Alley. And I know that there's a few cons that are now banning AI art from being sold at these cons, and that's perfect and actually what needs to happen, because I refuse to watch AI art be sold at these cons when there are actual artists who make art all year long and wait until these cons to be able to sell it because they're making specific kind of art that deals with certain kinds of fandom. Yeah, I see that too. And I'm glad that certain cons are actually banning that. And especially some of the big ones like New York Comic Con. Shout out to them. But like, it's getting out of hand. It's getting disgusting. I get it when it first came out. Some of us did use it, I will admit. Okay? But now it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand and it's getting disgusting and it's not okay. And if you haven't been paying attention, I already made this video about it, but like, even it's getting into the art space when it comes to music. And now there's AI musicians, right? And Spotify is one of the biggest abusers of this, and they are using AI artists on their algorithms in Spotify, and they're not even saying anything about it. And it's just like all combining into this whole evil thing, right? And then I watched another video where somebody said that basically AI is what is keeping our economy afloat. And that's the only reason that, even though we are feeling the effects of some of the tariffs, we're not feeling it fully yet. The only reason we're not is because AI is keeping our economy afloat, because apparently the tech bros are putting all of their money into the AI. And so now the AI isn't really doing what it's supposed to be doing when it comes to money. It's not making money for the people. And so now, if the AI like bubble burst, oh, we're going to be in level 5 recession hell, okay? And as much as I want that to happen when it comes to the bubble bursting and nobody else using AI, I don't want the economy to go bad, which sucks, because it sucks that the tech bros think it's okay to put all the money into the freaking AI. Because they don't care about black and brown communities, because they don't care about the earth, because they don't care about the water, because they're set, and we're going to be the ones who are going to ultimately pay the price for all of this. So I'm just going to put it out there. Stop using AI. Stop it. Because at this point, we all know better. We do. And it's just, at this point, it's getting ridiculous, and I need you guys to stop it, okay?